momentan ja nicht mehr unbedingt als gegeben wahrzunehmen. So, los geht's! Der MSV in den schwarzen Trikots. Zum zweiten Mal in dieser Saison, dass sie damit auflaufen, von links nach rechts unterwegs und die Löwen in Blau und Weiß. Als Marius Wiltsch. Erster Ball in die Spitze, geht da in Richtung Pusic, der fast noch rankommt. Aber Weinkauf ist einen Schritt schneller. Das Ganze macht nicht mal 30 Sekunden. Ja, wir haben es von Günter Gorenze gehört. Martin Pusic, der natürlich erst Mitte September zum Team gestoßen ist, dann ein bisschen später eingestiegen ist in die Vorbereitung. Der jetzt aber natürlich auch durch diese Startelf-Einsätze immer besser wird. Und der heute eben auch wieder von Beginn an ran darf. Abschluss für Leo Weinkauf. Löwen stehen auch jetzt schon wieder sehr, sehr hoch. Mit 5 Mann in der gegnerischen Hälfte. Zwingen sozusagen den langen Abstoß. Und dann heißt es, den Ball erstmal sicherstellen für die Duisburger. Und sie nicht aus der Ruhe bringen lassen, wenn Sascha Mölders zum Beispiel da mal anklopfen geht. Szczepanik. Abgesichert, nach hinten gespielt. Und wir haben es ja auch gehört von Thorsten Lieberknecht, der gesagt hat, ja, sie wollen hier schon was mitnehmen. Also klar ist das keine einfache Phase, wenn du dann 2 Spiele nicht ausrichten kannst, wenn das Training ein bisschen eingeschränkt ist, etc. Und dann muss man sich erstmal wieder zurechtfinden mit natürlich dann jetzt sehr, sehr vielen Spielen in kurzer Zeit. Aber das hilft dann natürlich auch, um wieder das nötige Level zu erringen. Und dann kann man sich natürlich auch selbstbewusst mal geben. Warum soll man hierher fahren mit dem Wissen, dass man gar nichts mitnimmt? Vermey mit einer Flanke, entschärft von Steinhardt. Und dann gibt es das Foul von Szczepanik und den Freistoß für 1860. Löwen zu Hause bislang in dieser Saison in 3 Spielen von allem etwas. Ein Unentschieden gegen Magdeburg, ein deutlicher Sieg, 4-1 gegen Lübeck. Zuletzt ein 1:2 gegen Saarbrücken, wo sicherlich mehr drin gewesen wäre. Aber vom Ergebnis her war es dann eben die erste und bislang einzige Saisonniederlage. Ähnliches Potpourri übrigens beim MSV Duisburg, die in ihren 3 Auswärtsspielen auch von jedem etwas dabei hatten. Beim letzten Gastspiel, gar nicht so weit weg von hier in Unterhaching, gab es aber den ersten Saisonsieg, ein 1:0 durch den Treffer von Ademi. Und vielleicht können sie ja heute da ergebnistechnisch anknüpfen. Das wäre sicherlich ganz nach dem Geschmack der Duisburger Fans. Steinhardt. Tallich. Daniel Wein. Und Marius Wiltsch versucht mit dem etwas höheren Ball in Richtung Pusic, der sich ein bisschen wegdreht von ihm. Dann kann Vermey diesen Ball dann
Well, apologies for a few technical difficulties at the beginning of this one, but I am here with you at the Grünwalder Stadion for 1860 against Duisburg in the 3rd League in Germany. You haven't missed anything if you've been here watching for the first 4 minutes or so, still 0-0. You might have heard that man there, Franz Buchner, on the German commentary. My name's Tom Midler. If you're joining us here on YouTube to watch this in English, brilliant to be with you for this 3rd division match. 1860 Munich, top of the table right now. Duisburg struggling, down in 17th at the moment. But a battle, this one, between 2 sides expected to be gunning for promotion. 1860 living up to that billing thus far. Top of the table. Won 4, drawn 2 and lost 1. Thus far, 14 points. Enough to mean that they lead the pack, but they'll want to win today They need the 3 points to keep themselves up at the top end. Several sides within striking distance. Duisburg are not one of them. As I mentioned, languishing down in 17th with only 1 win to their name thus far this season. 2 draws and 2 defeats. They have played 2 games fewer than the hosts today, so it's not quite as bad as it looks for Duisburg if they can utilise those games in hand to get some points. And to that effect, Duisburg coach Thorsten Liebeknecht has made 5 changes to the starting lineup for this one. Both sides switching from a 4-1-4-1 to something closer to a 4-4-2. Volkmer and Pepic back on the bench today for Duisburg. Both sides just trying to test each other out in the opening phase. 1860 getting the ball closest to the opposition penalty area thus far. Duisburg wanted a free kick there, playing in their dark away shirts today. 1860 in their bright blue colours. Great turn just outside the area. Doesn't turn into a shot just yet though. There's Pusic on the ball, the number 19. Had a chance early on, did well to get one across the face of the goal. Out of play. Corner ball, says referee Max Burder. Hard work in the defence. Dominik Schmidt getting down to it, but Martin Pusic, the experienced Austrian, kept plugging away. Managed to create a bit of danger. Corner ball for the home team. Whipped into the box, flicked on. Cleared away by the Duisburg defence. 1860 still on the ball though, looking down the left-hand side. Low ball in, able to be cleared, not quite the delivery that Richard Neudecker wanted. But good work in the Duisburg defence. Knocking it around in the attacking midfield. Chance to deliver from the right-hand side. Acrobatically cleared. Headed back into the danger area though. They're not quite alert to that, and that has to be pushed away. Keeper was flapping for a second, but reacted really well. Martin Pusic again. Fist bump in the 1860 attack. That was so close. Leo Weinkauf just watching the flight of the ball. The defence got caught napping. Bounced all the way over the number 3, Dominik Schmidt. And it nearly went over Leo Weinkauf too. Pusic putting himself about a bit in the penalty area. Weinkauf did well in the end to push that one away for a corner. Here it comes. Better delivery this time. Headed over. There was a blue shirt on the end of it. The home side getting underneath the ball. Weinkauf relieved. All the way back through to Marco Hiller in the 1860 goal. We've not seen too much of him thus far. Home side clearly with the better chances up until now. And Azika gets it away, but not far enough. 1860 going backwards and trying again down the left-hand side. Philipp Steinhardt lays one off to Martin Pusic. Cries of offside, but Pusic's ball might have won 1860 another corner. Goes back to Steinhardt instead. That was looped up into the air. 1860 still coming. Big pressure at the moment. Dennis Dressel getting it out wide once more. Not dealt with well. Sits up and just wide of the target. All bounced up into the air for Eric Talley. He had time to let it come down and take the shot, but it was just off target. (1860) might feel that they could be leading by now. Duisburg defence not particularly happy. But that was a dangerous moment and they've managed to ride it out once again. Once again, apologies from my side if you're watching this online in English. A few technical difficulties in the studio, working to get that sorted out as soon as we can. In the meantime, here come MSV Duisburg. Haven't shown their teeth yet in this Dritte Liga encounter. No fans allowed in, of course. You can see all around the Grünwalder Stadion that it is looking pretty empty. A couple of fans lucky enough to live nearby have got some views from their windows, but for everybody else, this is the best place to watch. It's going to be Maximilian Sauer with the high throw-in. Doesn't quite go as far as he might have wanted, but headed on. 1860, the clearance is blocked though. Good work. Sauer again whips one into the box, and that was a good opportunity. Might still be one here, laid off instead by Max Janssen. Delivered back high into the penalty area. Duisburg still on the ball, no foul, no whistle given. And it's hacked away to safety. First bit of defending that the home side have had to do in this match. Almost quarter of an hour gone. That was the first time Marco Hiller would have had to have been really watching out in his penalty box. Ball spent a lot of time in the area there for Duisburg, but never really fell to anybody to have a shooting chance. It looked as though Max Janssen might have taken a shot from outside the area. Knocked it off to Lukas Szczepanik instead. One of the 5 new faces brought into the Duisburg lineup for this game after their disappointing form at the beginning of the season. It almost led to the breakthrough for them. Not quite on this occasion. Better signs though from the away side. We should be expecting a good clash. Two sides undoubtedly looking to push up towards the top of the table. Well, 1860 already there, of course. Duisburg with ambitions to join them. There's Wilson Kamavuaka there. Just running forward with the ball, but it's called back for offside. With it on the left. Pusic running towards it, cleared away by the pink boots of Dominik Schmidt. It's in behind him once more. Schmidt and Sauer combining to deny Martin Pusic on that occasion. 1860 still looking really dangerous every time they go forward at the moment. Here's that chance once again. Pusic just struggled to bring it down on the first attempt. Sauer and Schmidt combining effectively in the end for the away side. Hiller out to his left back and long over the halfway line. Already a player down on the ground for Duisburg. Steinhardt has got to get that one away, not as accurate as he might have wanted it to be. Daniel Vine spreading the play over to the right-hand side. What can the hosts build from here? Space on the right this time, though. Whipped into the penalty area early. Pusic yet again. The man looking for it in the box. It was Marius Vilsch who whipped in the cross early. Tried to catch out the Duisburg defence. Couldn't do it on that occasion, but it was a nice try. Vilsch, plenty of room over on that right-hand side. Took the early option. And this led to Richard Neudecker getting ready to take this corner for 1860. Hits it with his left foot onto the blue head. Kieran Moll it was in the light blue of 1860. They're looking for a blue shirt to get on the end of it, and they did, but Moll put it wide. He was in a little pocket of space there, Kieran Moll. Head in hands at the end, he knows that was a good chance. Not able to steer it on target this time. In the Duisburg defence with Dominik Schmidt. Long ball forward finds Sinan Karvainer. He tried to flick it forward. Couldn't find a teammate. Duisburg struggling to connect in the opposition half for the most part. Did have one spell just a few minutes ago. Had the ball in the 1860 penalty area for a prolonged period of time. Didn't really lead to a test for Marco Hiller. On the whole, if you're just joining us here, 20 minutes in, it's been mostly 1860, the home side with the danger. Wilson Kamavuaka there, just penalised for leaning in across his opponent. Kamavuaka, again, one of 5 changes made by Thorsten Liebknecht in an effort to turn things around for Duisburg. Not too many signs of them doing that thus far. 1860 might feel that they should be on top by now. Sascha Mulders, main man over there on the right-hand side, the veteran captain. 4 goals already this season. No chances for him yet to add to his tally. To Max Sauer, forced to go back. Good tracking from Philipp Steinhardt. It's given away though by Duisburg. Good touch from Pusic, tries to draw the foul. Referee thought about telling him to get up. In fact, he's going to book him for diving by the looks of it. Pusic laid the ball on past Schmidt. Might have initiated the contact himself. 33-year-old Austrian. Mulders laid it into him. It was a nice first touch, it looked like. You have to say, Max Burda has probably made the right call there. Pusic was expecting the body check or the challenge to come in as he ran past. It didn't happen. Max Burda had every right to call that simulation. The Austrian into the book. Just around halfway through this first half. That's a good through ball though for Duisburg. Cut out in the end. Sinan Karvainer, who was chasing it. Offside given just when Sascha Mulders thought that he might have a chance. Good initial movement forward. Petered out into nothing in the end. Duisburg forced to go back into the defence. Kauf knocking it out wide. That's a ball forward from Schmidt. Does find a teammate. And again, Conor Krempicki. Usually pretty influential, the number 6, Conor Krempicki. Yet to make his mark on this game. That was a first glimpse. The 26-year-old who missed so much of last season with a long-standing foot injury. Good to see him back in the colours of Duisburg this season. Just beginning to probe and press a little bit now, the away side, when they do go forward. In general, still the home side dominating in terms of possession and in terms of number of chances. Nothing massively clear-cut for either side yet, though. Only the one time, really. The goalkeeper, Leo Weinkauf, had a bit of a desperate moment as the ball bounced over the defence and over the number 1 goalkeeper as well. Had to push it away to the side to concede the corner ball. Other than that, even with a few corners and a few dangerous balls into the penalty area, 1860 haven't really had the kind of shots on target that they would have wanted. Gently played back to the 1860 defence. Little step over from Stefan Salga at the back. And Marco Hiller can knock it away as well. Not much pressure on with the 4-4-2 formation from the Blues, as they are known, Duisburg. Good ball forward though. Just caught out Sascha Mulders, just wrong-footed him. Neudecker it was who tried to slip it down the right-hand side. Mulders had expected it a little more central. It might be Duisburg, who are known as the Blues. But of course 1860 the side playing in their home blue shirts today. Ball forward there towards Vincent Vermey. Not seen much of Vermey so far. Another one to come back into the side, the 26-year-old Dutchman. Usually one to watch for Duisburg. This time it's in the opposition penalty area. Turner's shot. Pusic again. Making his presence felt today. The signing from Mattersburg. The now defunct Austrian Bundesliga side. Free transfer this summer for 1860. Turned well on the ball, controlled it nicely. Just wasn't able to keep it down when he finally had a go. Weinkauf goes long with the goal kick. Ball won back really well this time. Duisburg with a chance to come forward. Pass overhit slightly, but it's come out to Kamavuaka. Option on the overlap, uses it as well. It's Maximilian Sauer, cuts back into the box. Shot coming in, just blocked in time. Conor Krempicki it was. Couldn't get a clean shot away in the end under too much pressure. That was good build-up play from Duisburg. First time they've managed that for a while. Here come 1860 on the counter. Max Janssen probably didn't know an awful lot about that. Shrugged down in the challenge, the ball hit him on the back, ended up out of play. Philipp Steinhardt has it with the throw-in. Nice footwork from Dennis Dressel. Duisburg come away with it. And with the free kick too, to release the pressure entirely. Dressel having a good year, the 22-year-old. 2 goals and 2 assists to his name already. Definitely looking to pick up some more in today's game. Calm under pressure there, Dominic Schmidt turned out of danger and released the ball forward. Duisburg on the right, looking for the shot, curling it around. Sinan Carvaino it was, having a go on his left foot, the number 19. It was worth a go. Just made himself a little bit of room against the 1860 defence. Always ending it wide of Marco Hiller's goal. It was a nice idea. Not too many complaints from the Duisburg side. There were other options, but that was not a bad one from the number 19. Couple of shots off target then in the last few minutes, one for either side, to miss out agonisingly on promotion. One of those defeats was in fact against 1860 Munich in a game where they led 2-0. Goals from Dressel, Bekiroglu and Owusu. Two of those players no longer with 1860 Munich, but goals in the second half from those three players turned that game around on the day. Duisburg leading 2-0 and looking set for a place in the second division. It ended up with an 1860 victory out of nowhere, and it cost Duisburg badly, so they'll want revenge for this too. Coach Thorsten Liebknecht has his own reasons to be looking for 3 points today. Both sides with a lot to play for. Mulders flicks it on from the free kick, wide of the target. Wide appeals for offside. All the defenders with their arms stretched out wide in the air, appealing across to the linesman, saying they moved first. Nothing given though, perhaps a little bit of a miscommunication in the back line for Duisburg, and that was half a chance for Sascha Mulders. Would have been well taken if he'd got something on target, but promising start to the second period for 1860. And Zika throws it back for Duisburg. Wins another throw-in. Spread out to the right-hand side. If he can keep that in, a little jump of frustration from Maximilian Sauer. Would have been in acres of space if that one hadn't slipped away from him. Free kick given there, over on the far side. Philipp Steinhardt down on the ground. As the two number 36s up against each other. Wilson Kamavuaka. Looks like he's about to go into Max Böder's book. Bit of a follow through, just catching late against Philipp Steinhardt. Didn't look to be too much in it. It's the way of those when you swing your foot through and clear the ball. Kamavuaka just failed to get out of the way. Nothing more than that really. Pusic brings it down. He's going the wrong way though. Took a strong challenge to win the ball back. It's lofted forward for Mulders to chase. Ender heads it down, ends up having to clear it. 1860 throw-in. Tobias Fleckstein it was. Winning the chase to the ball, just about failing to regain control of the ball, but managed to do well not to give away a corner. That's a nice turn. Lukas Szczepanik conceding the free kick. Got beaten by the nice turn. Lost his footing a little bit as well. Richard Neudecker went all the way around him. It would have been a dangerous position. Szczepanik, the number 7, was not willing to let him get away with it. Another set piece early on in the second period for the home side. Referee gets out the magic spray, telling Richard Neudecker exactly where he's got to put this one. Just get the feeling now, in a game without too many chances, the first goal could be really crucial. Will we see it here from Neudecker's free kick? Referee Böder making him wait. Just one man in the wall, everybody else back in the box for Duisburg. defending to be done. Whipped in towards the near post, headed away. It's a good free kick, nicely on target. Max Janssen, alert to the danger, coming across to cover. From a free kick to a corner for 1860. Decker it is again, whips it on the front post, flicked on. They executed that flick on really well there, 1860, the home side, picking out the target man on the near post. Flicked it dangerously back across the box. In all honesty, that could have gone anywhere. Just needed a light blue shirt on the end of it, and the Leuven, or the Lions, would be leading. Marius Vilsch. Not seen too much of Vilsch in today's game. Just starting the attack. Now it's over on the other side. Pusic lets it run through his legs. Given away to the Duisburg defence though. Back with Leo Weinkauf. Young goalkeeper Weinkauf, just 24, on loan from Hanover. Due to be going back to Hanover at the end of this season. In the meantime, here to help MSV Duisburg push up the table. Kamavuaka gets it through to a teammate in the end. High ball into the box. Szczepanik's underneath it, does get a header back across. Free kick had gone anyway. Vilsch down on the ground, winning the defensive free kick for 1860. It's a bit of a hit and hope delivery by the look of it. Just get one into the mixer. Referee spotted a push there from Lukas Szczepanik. Protested his innocence, but he stretched out his hands. Dennis Dressel looking for Pusic and finding him in the end. Pusic didn't quite make the contact that he wanted. The ball just bouncing away from his standing foot. Steinhardt wins the header, but concedes the throw-in to MSV Duisburg. A bit more tempo at the beginning of the second period though. That's what we want to see. Expecting two teams desperate for a goal the longer this game goes on. 0-0 wouldn't be a dreadful result for either side. It's not really what they want either. 1860 need the points to stay top. Duisburg looking for just a second win of what has been a disappointing campaign so far. Ball spread out towards Vilsch, didn't really help him out. Well behind the number 25 in the 1860 colours. It's a good touch though, chance to deliver one into the area. He's going to cross the edge of the area instead. Steinhardt managed to recover it. Tries to take it quickly, Steinhardt whips it into the box. Effort as the clearance comes in, defence getting in each other's way there, shooting chance. Dennis Dressel letting one fly with his left foot, but well off target. Frustrated with himself there. The defence had the opportunity to clear it and it was nicked off their toes. Dressel leaning back, skying the ball from the edge of the box. Well, more encouragement for those of us watching on the YouTube channel, hoping of course for some goals in this second half. Hardly even saw any shots on goal in the first 45. Definitely signs of life in this one yet. Expectation outweighing reality so far. There's plenty of time left for that to change. Back now with Max Janssen and all the way back to Leo Weinkauf in the Duisburg goal. Dominic Schmidt making several interceptions and clearances in the first half. Here's a chance now. Kamavuaka flicks it over. That's a good ball and it's really brought down well. Number 19, Shinan Kalvaina. Good effort there. Linesman had his flag up, did he? Not sure what happened with that in the end, but 1860 have it, and they bring it over the halfway line. Out with Marius Vilsch. Whips one in towards the penalty spot. Mulders gets on the end of it. Good foot in there, you know. Mulders with a wry smile after that one. It was a good effort from the veteran centre forward. Couldn't do any more than just stab the ball goalwards. That in itself was not a bad effort at all. Vilsch with 2 assists to his name already in this campaign, and looking to get himself a 3rd. Didn't see much of him in an attacking position in the first 45. A little bit more of an opportunity for him already as Michael Kilner, the 1860 coach, watches on. He'll be reasonably happy with what he's seen in this second period. Free kick at the moment though for Arne Zicker of Duisburg. Looks like he's going to send his players forward, and he does so. Whips one in towards the D, looking for a knock-on or a second ball. 1860 win the first, second, third and fourth balls though. They're looking to create a break of their own. That's a good ball forward. Good touch as well. Was it Pusic, the number 19, who got there first? It was. Dominic Schmidt, man in trouble in the defence. Just pointing across to his fellow defenders, saying there are plenty of them left around me. There's a vital little touch there from Pusic, right through the legs. Had his own feet swept away from him. Cynical foul by Dominic Schmidt, taking one for the team there before he became the last man. 1860 free kick again, another set piece. Have they got their eye in at this stage of the second half after a few set pieces in succession? Kieran Moll standing over it, whipped in towards the back stick, just too far. Might have gone out of play, and it has. Pusic couldn't keep it in at the back post, says it stayed on. Looks across to the linesman, not too happy with the decision. Might have an element of bias about him though, Martin Pusic. In fairness, as all players do. Leo Wijnkauf then, with the chance to get the ball away and to get Duisburg started. Goes long, finds a teammate though. Headed down only as far as Richard Neudecker in 1860 colours. And Zicker has it back. Can bring it under control though in 1860. Can't do really either. Just giving it away with the ball forward across the halfway line. Dominic Schmidt. One of the few players now who's going to have to be a little bit careful. Schmidt especially in the defence. Bound to be involved in more challenges, more coming together in this second half. He's got to make sure they're perfect. No defending to do now though, ball forward. Head in hands from Conor Krempicki. Had the chance with the through ball, just oversold it rather. Didn't give his teammates a chance. And opportunities have been hard to come by. Duisburg will want some more opportunities like that, and they'll need to make more of them if they do get them. Might be a question of efficiency today here at the Grünwalder Stadion. The chances are at a premium. Who is going to be able to test the goalkeeper? Who's going to be able to get one into the back of the net? That's the big question still facing us for the remainder of this game. Both sides cancelling each other out quite effectively so far. The referee says the ball was won in that challenge. That gives Duisburg a chance to bring something forward. Overlap on the left, surely moving offside. Good defending in the end. Coming back, winning the ball back. Pusic takes it out to the left-hand side, up against Dominic Schmidt. Ball forward. Max Janssen it was with the clearance. Max Janssen it was winning the free kick as well against Erik Talik. Knew what he was doing there, Janssen. Beat Talik to the ball. Just dropped to the ground as soon as he did it. It was always going to look like a free kick. Talik did virtually nothing. But as a defender, you're going to win a free kick there 9 times out of 10. And if you don't, you haven't got much to lose. Good distribution this time. Finds Sika. Knocks it forward to Vincent Famay. Inside with Krempicki. Looking for a return ball. Just ends up lofting it a little bit too far forward. Happily into the hands of Marco Hiller. Keeper has had very little to do today for 1860. 1860 again, trying to tempt some Duisburg players forward. They've done it this time, and Duisburg have conquered the ball back. Big chance here for the away side. Passing and passing and passing, but nobody gets the shot in. Well, 1860 were trying to bring Duisburg forward, get them to leave a little bit of space in behind, but they gave the ball away. Could have been really costly giving the ball away so close to their own penalty area. Duisburg was so focused on connecting with a teammate in a better position, and none of them were able to take a shot on goal. Good ball in that time, cut away. Famay was in there. Stefan Salgo was in there too. That was a nice delivery towards the front post. No way that Kylian Moll could leave that one. Famay wasn't going to make it with the diving header, but he wasn't too far away. Corner ball, Duisburg. Low ball flicked on over. Hiller. All sorts of trouble there, and it's gone into the back of the net. An absolute nightmare for the home defence. The ball was lofted up into the air. The keeper and one of the defenders getting underneath it. Miscommunication. I didn't see who it came in off, but as the ball went high towards the goal line, the clearance was hacked away and bounced back into the goal. A dreadful goal from 1860's point of view. Pandemonium at the back, and it's in off the face. Looked like it was the number 15, Tobias Fleckstein. Absolute panic at the back. Fleckstein it was. Right place at the right time. Dressel and Marco Hiller combining with a terrible mistake in the 1860 defence. Tobias Fleckstein with the breakthrough then for Duisburg. It's come out of nowhere really. 1860 will feel pretty hard done by the way the game's gone, but they've not created enough themselves. That will surely up their intensity. They will feel hard done by, and they will want to get back into this game. Here's a big chance early on for Pusic, off the post. Sasha Mulders is there, slides it in, saved. Well, we could have seen 2 goals in 60 seconds. Hardly any chances in the game thus far. And then 2 come along in a matter of moments. Pusic should have scored. Got it past the keeper, but hit the post instead. Talik did really well to get the ball through towards the penalty spot. Pusic unlucky to see a shot come back off the inside of the post. Mulders with the follow-up, but it stayed out. What a chance. Pusic looking up to the sky. He knows he's missed a big one there. Really big opportunity. Duisburg throw already. It doesn't really go where they want it to though. Home side have it back. Fine. Ball into the area. Pusic chasing. Just over his head. Number 19. I said 1860 would be desperate to get back level as soon as possible. And here's the evidence of that. Already one big chance. Here they come again. Philipp Steinhardt. Steinhardt making room for the cross. Good ball in. Pusic over his head once again. Out for a Duisburg goal kick. Instant response then from 1860. Penny for his thoughts right now. Michael Kölner. It's not just the fact that they trail. After creating more in this game than the visitors, it's the nature of the goal that they conceded. Very cheap one. Pretty bad mix-up. Right in front of the goal. Two number 36 is battling once again. Philipp Steinhardt just landing on the ball with his chest. That could be a painful one. Wilson Kamavuaka penalised, but no threat of a second yellow at this point. It's a player down for Duisburg as well. It's like Max Sauer. Medical team just coming on to have a look at him. We didn't really see what happened to Maximilian Sauer, but he's got some kind of complaint. He will be immediately replaced. Maximilian Sauer. It's going to be Nico Brettschneider coming on to replace him.
Nummer 2 Maximilian Sauer. Neu kommt 27, Nico Brettschneider.
Der Spielerwechsel wurde präsentiert von Linster Edelstahl.
Duisburg clear the ball. 1860 with a chance to come again. Lofted forward, nobody running forward into the penalty area. And that Leo Weinkauf can leave right until the last moment. He's going to knock it back across his goal before he picks it up too. Duisburg already beginning just to think about wasting some time. Still plenty of time left in the game, of course. Defence having to play a bit of head tennis to get that one back to their goalkeeper, Marco Hiller. 1860, they are going forward now with a bit more intensity. Ball into the box. It's going to go over his own crossbar, is it? Szczepanik it was. Weinkauf tried his best to keep it out, or keep it from going for a corner ball. But 1860 will have that corner in the end. Weinkauf couldn't keep it in play. Neudecker over. Duisburg opened the scoring from a corner kick just a moment ago. Will 1860 find a leveller from one? That one comes away. Hard to see where it's going from that angle. It's out to the safety. Eric Talik from distance and his ball back in. It's too close to the goalkeeper. Nobody in a light blue shirt around it. Weinkauf throws it out to his left back. Tough challenge coming in. Talik it was. He's got the ball back, Talik with a chance to shoot. Takes a shot, does get deflected. Half a chance in that for 1860. Threatening more and more now as the game goes on. Looking desperately for that leveller. Good footwork there from Neudecker. Still going, defender. Number 17 gets in the way. Zicker it was. They've looked up Duisburg. They've got space over on the right-hand side if they can spread it. Good defending. Tough challenging. Vilsch manages to knock it forward, and 1860 needed to make that stop there. That's a really good run forward, looking for a 1-2 combination. Ball turned over with Max Janssen, and now they have found it out on the right-hand side. Bit of space for Kamavuaka, whips on in towards the box. Nobody there though. Hoofed away clear by Dennis Dressel over his shoulder. Brought down well by Pusic. Schmidt brings it down, lofts it away, but only for an 1860 throw-in. More substitutions being made now.
MSV Duisburg. Aus der Partie geht die 36 Wilson Kamarukawa.
Pitch coming on.
Der Spielerwechsel wurde präsentiert von
Kamavuaka on a yellow card. Taken off, partially for protection, of course. Pepic back in the squad after missing out of late. And he gets a run out to the number 5. Needing to regroup. Lukas Szczepanik was taking a deflection. Looked dangerous for a second, but Marco Hiller was over to cover it. Bowls it out to get 1860 going again. Could have been a dangerous one, that ball in. Once it's looped up off a defender like that, who knows where it's going. There wasn't quite enough pace on it to beat Marco Hiller. Vilsch chips one forward towards the edge of the area. Pusic won the header on nicely. Just got a bit too much on it. Took it all the way through to Leo Weinkauf. And he is going to make Sascha Mulders run every inch of the playing field that he can. The 35-year-old captain. He's not going to give up on the chase. But Duisburg will be keen to wear him out as well. Might have been an advantage played. Vincent Vermey still has the ball for Duisburg, going backwards though. Now they come again on the left-hand side. Through ball, no runner. On the same wavelength as Lukas Szczepanik. 5 or 6 men in the opposition half at the moment though. Can 1860 take advantage of that? Push forward, they've got to pass through everybody first. Vilsch turns to go backwards. Moll in the defence for 1860. Trying out on the right-hand side. Neudecker on the overlap. Vine. Moll moving forward, looking for an option. Goes for the direct through ball towards Sascha Mulders. His control just let him down on that occasion. Weinkauf gets it clear once more. Duisburg trying to settle themselves on the lead that they've established against the run of play. Tobias Fleckstein scoring for the away side, and as of yet, 1860 not able to find a way back into it. Pusic hit the post just around 1 minute after Fleckstein had opened the scoring. Pusic receiving the ball through from Elik Tarig. Right on the penalty spot. Only able to put it off the inside of the post. More substitutions. Number 21 coming on. Johan Ngunujayo.
Der Spielerwechsel wurde präsentiert von Linster Edelstahl.
Vilsch. He's getting his left calf taped up by the medical team. Looks like he's willing to get back on the pitch if he can. What difference will these changes make though? Moll forced just to smash that one away. Duisburg throw, they'll be happy with that. Fans watching from the windows. or one would presume that they're supporting 1860, given that this is a home game. And they might not be too pleased with what they've seen so far. 1860 failing to make a breakthrough. Duisburg getting a goal out of nowhere. That's the difference between the two sides at the moment. League leaders in trouble here at the Grünwalder Stadion. Duisburg come again on the right-hand side. Plenty of defenders back. Ball into the box. Cleared away. Anna Zicker. Good interplay. The last ball just a little too far. And shielded out. Free kick given against Lukas Szczepanik. Long ball over to the left-back position. Looking for a long switch again towards Richard Neudecker. It doesn't come to him, it comes to Mulders instead. He's taking a deflection. Corner out of nowhere for 1860 there. Quick long ball forward. Speculative effort from Mulders. They've got the corner. Not a bad return for that action. Mulders brought it down really well. Tried to surprise everybody with a low shot on the turn. Would have taken a miracle to score from there. They'll take the corner ball instead though. Mol. Defender Mol. Surprised he's not in the box. Looking to get his head on the end of this one. Mol to take the delivery instead. It's a good ball into the 6-yard box. Only a black away shirt in there though. It's cleared by Duisburg. Substitute now. Johan Ngunu still on the ball, still going. Might get a return pass here if he's lucky. Hardly any room in there. Defenders getting confused with each other. Nico Brettschneider in the end just putting the ball out of play, taking the safe option. Not willing to make a mistake and just leave it. That was a nice little sign from Johan Ngunu Jayo. Good work on the left-hand side. In the end, this side have a corner. They've had plenty of them today, and they've all ended up like that, really. Just headed out by Duisburg a little too easily. Whipped back in, though, towards Mulders. Wins the knockdown. Pusic is in there. Both teams chasing it. Nobody can get it clearly under control. Mulders with the header. And that one is booted away to safety. No-nonsense defending from Duisburg. They've got the job done. Into the latter stages of the game now. Richard Neudecker knocks it away. Erik Talig. He's had chances today, Talig. Made things happen for 1860. Surely he's going to get a free kick there, is he? Up against Vincent Fomé. Have a look to the reaction from the Duisburg players. It is not a free kick. Fomé just forcing Talig off the ball. Forcing it out. Duisburg throw. Fomé it is who brings it down. 1860 leaving a bit of space in behind now as they're forced to leave men forward for the equaliser. Conor Krempicki. Good ball in, real chance for 2-0. Well, they're scratching their heads there as to how nobody got on the end of that one. What a chance. Striker and defender both missing the ball from right in front of the goal mouth. Huge chance for 2-0 there, Duisburg. Could have put the game to bed, but as it is, 1860 is still in it. Still coming, still looking for more. Throw into the home side, taken quickly. Johan Ngunu goes for goal over the bar. Neil Weinkauf happy to let it go. Here's another look at that. Still going. Good technique to get a shot off under that much pressure. Not able to keep it underneath the crossbar. In reality, Weinkauf would have been in the right position to save it, even had it been low enough. He's making his mark on the game, Johan Ngunujayo. No choice but to push forward now, no choice but to go for it. You need to take these shots on goal. Ngunujayo he's going to win a free kick there, and he does. Hands up from Conor Krempicki. So Minez Pepic there, the substitute. Haven't seen too much of him, the number 5, since he's come on. Might have defending to do this time. Great save. Leo Wijnkauf down to his right-hand side. That's as good as it's got so far from the hosts. Pusic has hit the post now, and his strike partner Sasha Mulders would love to have had that one again. That's a big chance for the experienced centre-forward. Number 9, Mulders. Good header down to the side, but in the end, credit has to go to Wijnkauf. Good reactions. A great stop. 1860 have it back. Camped on the edge of the area now. High into the box. That was going to be too high, is it? Mulders can't keep it on. We have to say they've only got themselves to blame now, 1860 Munich. Both of their centre-forwards in this 4-4-2 formation have now had a gilt-edged chance to get a goal in the game. Pusic's one came just seconds after the opening goal. That one, a really good chance on the head of Sasha Mulders, just the player that they'd want it to go to. Budimbu coming on now. Arnold Budimbu, the number 11, replacing Shinan Kalvaina. Duisburg now in protection mode, just trying to see this one out. Budimbu perhaps brought on to try and exploit some of the spaces left as 1860 thrust everybody forward in search of the equaliser. Good ball into the box, takes a deflection on its way in. Brett Schneider it was, getting down to it. Ngunujayo is going to find his way into the book here, is he? Looks like a defensive free kick was given. Minus Pepic it was, winning the free kick by the looks of it. Wasn't easy to see what exactly Johan Ngunujayo did. Well, it didn't look to be too much in it, in fairness, from that angle. A little bit surprising, perhaps, to see Ngunujayo go into the book for that challenge, but he has done. Good movement forward. 1860 not giving up on this one. Their chances just beginning to get stifled by the Duisburg defence. Time running out now too. Ball in, not accurate enough there. Ngunujayo straight at the defender. Good run forward from the number 17. And Zika it was, giving it everything to try and get forward. Left a foot in late there, Zika. He's not happy about it, but he's going to go into the book as well. Zika had just burst down on that left-hand side, but full of energy at this point. Willing Duisburg over the line in this game. Looked so fresh. You thought he was a substitute. Just a little übermotiviert, as they might say in German. A bit too much motivation. Got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Ball in. Mulders was waiting for it. Nobody attacking it. Cleared again by Duisburg. on the left-hand side now. Ball is not falling right for 1860 at the moment. That's a good turn yet again. Just as I say it, not falling quite right. Good first touch. The ball drifting out of play off the feet of Erik Talik. Nico Brettschneider now with a chance to throw it forward for Duisburg. It's lofted down the right-hand side. There's a good ball. One to chase. Substitute Arnold Budimbu into the box. Huge chance for Duisburg. Still going. They're going to win the rebound. Take another shot. Blocked by the defence. Marco Hiller committed to the dive. Duisburg still going into the area once more. Chance to kill the game. Blocked. Another shot blocked by his own player that time. All hands on deck at the back for 1860. Duisburg could have done this perfectly. A really good attacking header comes into over the crossbar from Vincent Famé. Duisburg throwing everything at this one to try and kill the game off. Second goal now would certainly spell the end for this game as a contest. Torsten Lieberknecht said before the game he was looking for points here. He's not far away from getting what he wanted. 3 points that would do Duisburg the world of good. Famé touches it past the defender. Famé still going. Bit of a mess. It's going to come out to Budimbu's. Turning, having a go, another mess. Scrambling at the back, 1860 now, but they have got it away once more. Famé and Budimbu having chances. Really nice turn that time from Richard Neudecker. Made himself acres of space in the midfield. Spreads the ball out to the left. They need a good delivery. It's back to Neudecker. Just as it looked like he was about to pull the trigger, the number 31, from a move that he created himself with a wonderful piece of close control. Dominic Schmidt getting in there at the last second. Vital interception from the man with the pink boots. This was the chance for Arnold Budimbu. So many players back. Duisburg with shot after shot after shot at the moment. Erdmann it is coming on. Dennis Erdmann, the number 13. Last chance saloon now. Last throw of the dice for Michael Kölner's side. Corner to 1860. Is there a chance for them to rescue a point in this game? Headed clear by the goal scorer, Tobias Fleckstein. All the way back to the goalkeeper. Marco Hiller caught out by his own defence. A real miscommunication at the back for 1860. They'll be disappointed to lose the game on that one. But they've not got long left to sort it out. Arnold Budimbu's going to win the race to this one. Richard Neudecker up with him. Ball across. Menes Pepic picks it up. A little further wide than he might have wanted it. Conor Krempicki. Menes Pepic. Found it through. Lukas Szczepanik across the box. Long ball forward. Mulder's on his own against 4 defenders though. That's not what 1860 need at this point of the match. Quite the opposite. Comfortable defensive job from Duisburg so far. Is there any way to change that in the last few minutes of the game? Lofted forward towards the edge of the area. Good flick on. Mulders has to turn over his shoulder, but he's going to get there. Looking for options. Has to go backwards. Chance to get the ball into the area. Number 17, Daniel Vine. Does loft one in. That's going to be headed away easily enough by the Duisburg defence, and they've won the knockdown too. Giving that away though. Chance to shoot perhaps from range. Referees brought proceedings to a halt with the number 21. Max Janssen down on the floor. Not sure whether it was given as a free kick in the moment. There's a bit of hesitation, a bit of a delay, with Janssen still down and the clock ticking. This is just what 1860 didn't want. Leo Weinkauf, long into opposition territory. 1860 need to get it down, and they need to get it up the other end of the field. Good ball, good first touch as well. Credit to 1860, still going this time. Just ran out of control there after a brilliant first touch. Eric Talig tipped the ball too far in front of himself. Didn't have the pace to keep up with it. Can 1860 get one more chance on goal? Pusic has had one, Mulders has had one. They need another one. They've seen too much of that for today. Duisburg easily able to cope with these balls into the box, heading them away at ease. 1860 forced out wide once more. That's a good ball in though. Stabbed across goal, bit of a panic for Leo Weinkauf. It was bouncing around there. Dennis Dressel, and number 14 on the end of it. Difficult to add much power to it. Took a little deflection on the way through. That was a nice ball in from Philipp Steinhardt. Dressel poking at goalwards. Keeper Leo Weinkauf bringing it under control just in time. Vincent Vermey wins the ball back on the byline. No free kick given. Big chance for Duisburg. Good save at the near post. Still going here. Chance to kill it. And it's found the corner. Duisburg have done it. Lukas Szczepanik it is, firing into the ground, bouncing up into the corner. Late on in this game, Duisburg knew there would be spaces left in behind, and so it proved. Vermey in acres as he shot at the near post. The rebound falling down. Credit to Lukas Szczepanik, still had work to do there. Probably put it in the one place where no defender nor keeper could get to it. Bouncing it down into the net. 3 points will be going home with MSV Duisburg. Disappointment for table-topping 1860 and Michael Kolder. They're unlikely to stay top at the end of this third division weekend. But just the result that Thorsten Liebeknecht and his MSV Duisburg side we're looking for in this trip away to the Grünwalder Stadion. Only one win thus far in the current campaign. Make that 2. .1860 still pushing forward, still committing men forward, of course. Surely all is beyond them now. Ball into the box. Mulder's looking to get onto the end of it. Still chances. Deflected up and away. Bouncing down into the hands of Leo Weinkauf. That about sums it up for 1860 today. They've had the ball in the penalty area. They've had their chances. They've just not been efficient enough in front of goal. It did look like it would be one of those games in this second half where the first goal would be vital, and so it proved to Duisburg. They were able to control the game after Tobias Fleckstein's opener. That came about in pretty calamitous circumstances for 1860, but Duisburg controlled it after that. Credit to them. They rode their luck a little bit at times. Martin Pusic hit the post just seconds after the opening goal.